then there is this. Mac Jones is present at the start of Patriots practice in Foxborough. What does it all mean? What does it all mean?
Got to see how he moves.
How long will the reporters be allowed to stay, Phil? How long? Explain to the people.
It differs. Sometimes you just get stretching, which is, 5 to 10 minutes. Sometimes you get more than that. So it'll be interesting to see if they let reporters stay much longer than that. Watch him go through some drills. Watch him throw the football a little bit. Again, it's my understanding he popped his head out to practice basically yesterday for about 20 minutes and threw a little bit, but didn't participate in the practice, right? So he's sort of a spectator. But it sounds like today he's in uniform. I'm sure it's Friday. They're in shells and sweats. And I'm sure he's going to be out there throwing some footballs for people.
So early images here show Mac Jones out there fully dressed as if it's a normal practice, and the ankle looks and appears to be taped up. Not high on the ankle, not high on the calf or, on the shin, but just down low. The ankle is apparently taped. The first image I saw was from Mike Reese of ESPN.
So I think the fact that he's just out there at all practicing would suggest the situation we spoke about in the last segment where probably not as severe an injury as we thought, that's being confirmed. If he's any kind of participant today at practice, if you're dealing with multiple torn or stretched ligaments, 2 or 3, with that kind of injury, I'm not sure you're able to really practice with that just several days later, less than a week later. So
is this Jones?
No, that's not Jones. Going over some images.
Jim McBride tweeted out a picture of Mac Jones. I can't find Mac Jones in there. Do you see him?
He's behind a net there.
Yeah, he's way down the end. Okay, so I'm watching a video of him throwing the football. He appears to be capable of throwing the ball, but Phil, if you want to take a peek here, you could tell the way that he's walking. He's almost like dragging that foot.
Yeah. And that's what I was told yesterday. I mean, it's a noticeable limp that he's dealing with.
He did not step into the throw that he just made in the video that was
that video is so I wonder if he's even listed as an actual participant in practice today.
Mike Yuva, WBZ TV Channel 4, tweeted out a video.
That doesn't look great.
I just retweeted it. I look at that and I say, oh, he can't play. And I don't think he's playing anyway. But the fact that he's out there, the fact that he's even there and dressed for the practice is sort of impressive.
I think it speaks to just his competitive spirit, if you want to call it that. I've just spoken to people. This is dating back even to when he was dealing with the back injury. And, the sense you get about this guy is if he can walk, he's going to try to play. That's just sort of how he's wired. But obviously he's going to have to be able to do a little bit more than that to be able to play quarterback this weekend.
I'm astonished.
So again, I don't believe that he's going to play, but I think he wants to be as involved as possible. I think, listen, if you're Bill Belichick and you got a pretty good idea that he's not going to be able to play, but you want him to stay as engaged as possible and you don't want him to unplug in any way, not saying that he would, but maybe just dangle it out there and you don't ever tell the guy, hey, Mac, there's no way in hell you're playing this week, man. You just tell him, hey, we'll see. Go to the meetings, do your treatment. We'll see how it feels tomorrow. And you just take that approach with it. Then he stays sort of on edge to a degree and as involved and invested and all of that throughout the week. So I don't necessarily think that's a bad way to approach it.
But I would also say protect the player in some way.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, don't expose him at any point to any further injury or
sure.
We're dealing with a similar situation in Miami, but completely different type of thing. That's with concussions. This is with a leg thing, ankle thing, but same principle applies. Protect your players from further injury when they're hurt.
Sure. Based on how he's moving in that video, do you think there are any coaches out there today that are going to be saying, hey, Matt, go get under center and let's see the 7-step drop, buddy?
No, I'm so amazed he's even out there.
No,
I really am.
He's not playing, and as you said, you'd be surprised if he even gets listed as a participant in the practice today. But he is there, he is present, and he is dressed.